Next one is the common table expression. This is specific to SQL Server. This is a very powerful feature in SQL Server. It provides us the flexibility and it helps us to efficiently define and reuse the temporary result sets within a query. Okay, it enhances your core readability and query organization with the CTE functions. Okay, CTE is defined using the with keyword. First, you need to define a with statement, and then you can do it. It's a temporary result. It's a temporary named result set that you can reference with select. Okay, it's kind of, you can store the result set temporarily in a in a place. Okay, and then you can reuse it in your SQL statement also. Okay, and it enables you to reference the same subquery multiple times within a query without rewriting the entire subquery. CTs can be used to simplify complex joins and aggregation by building intermediate result sets. Okay, what are the examples for CTE? Okay, the syntax for this one is you need to use with function. Sorry, with the keyword is with. Okay, and with the CT name, whatever you want it, right? The common table experience you want it, you can use it there. Okay, and syntax, and I think I put it another point. PowerPoint. I think my people did not. Okay, so I will just show you some example for CTE. The syntax is you need to start with statement. With statement. Anyhow, I will show it in the SSMS itself. Okay, don't worry. The whole idea of this one is the advantage of this one is break down your complex code into smaller and manageable chunks. So if you break your complex code into smaller chunks, obviously it will improve your readability and maintainability. Can be used for recursive queries where a query references itself iteratively until a specific condition met. It enables us to reference the same subquery multiple times within a query. Okay, and we can this can be used for your simplify the complex joins and aggregation by building intermediate results. Okay, instead of having it everything in a single query, you can have it in multiple chunks so that you can break down your complex business logic into smaller chunks. 1 second, let me just go here. It is not moving. Okay. For example, I'm going to start with the, for example, I'm going to use to retrieve. We'll start with a simple example to retrieve all employees in the sales department using CTE, common table expression. Okay, the syntax for this one is with the CT name, common table expression name. You can give whatever the name that you wanted. For example, sales department employees. I just say sales, employees. As open parenthesis, closed parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis, you can specify your logic. Okay. In this case, select emp number. For example, from employee table, right? Employee table. Select emp number, comma, e name. Where my depart number, right? Depart number is equivalent to 20 or something like that. Okay. And here what I do is this query output will get stored in a variable called sales employee. You just think that way. Okay. And next one is I need to query only this one. Select star from sales employee. You don't have to worry about writing lines and lines of code. Here what we do is select star from sales employees. In this case, I did not create any stored procedure, nothing. Okay, simply I have used a placeholder wherein I store the, instead of saying place, oh yeah, so we will store the output of this one into this variable. We can say it's, kind of a temporary area, sales employees. My temporary area name is sales employees. Simply you can query this, you do all logic, you specify all your complex logic inside this one. Okay, so the final output will be something like this. You don't have to query the table in the entire table, right? Okay, so maybe this is simple. Yeah, might not find any benefit with this one. Supposing you want to calculate the running total. Supposing you want to calculate the running total. How do you calculate the running total in SQL query? Or we will start with something called over function, window function. Select something like e name, comma, sum of salary. I'm going to use over function. And here salary, sum of salary over, okay, from employee table. Let's start with the simple one, over function. Also I'm covering it. Yeah, okay, here salary is not there. Incorrect syntax, near salary. Sum of sale over, we can give it this way also. Okay, and select e name and then yes, correct. Salary is there, right? Okay, let me check. Select. Oh, yeah, salary is there. Oh, okay, good. Spelling mistake. Select, right? Spelling mistake. Select cell from. Okay, good. Sometimes even small spelling mistake can also cause the mistake problem. Look here, what is happening? Over is a window function. What happens in this case is, see, supposing I want to find out the sum of salary. Okay, so first I start with this example, and then I will relate with the common table expression. Okay, so you will learn many things here. Okay, the over function also will use. So in this case, over function, with the over function, we can define the window. So in this case, simply I put over here, perform sum of sale on the entire data. And then total sales value, you can display it along with each and every employee. Got it? This is how we can do it. And then the next one is, okay, and next what I do is, I just select this one, sum of salary over partition by job. We have job column, right? Yeah, job column. As job salary or something like job salary. But here the job column is not there. Okay, look here. In this case, the advantage of this one is excellent one. Okay, job, right? Select job, comma, sum of sale. The partition function, it partitions your job values. For example, analyst. It's kind of a grouping. Okay, grouping analyst. Within the analyst, what is the total sales they are drawing it in the analyst job? Okay, in the clerical job, what is the total sales? It creates some kind of window. Okay, so for this is one window, clerical, right? Sorry, I just within this subset of the data, in this group, what is the total salary drawn by the employees? And within this analyst group, what is the total sales general? Along with that, if you want to display the overall salary, all the employees put together, what is the salary? The over function helps you, the sum of sale applied on the, if you don't specify anything inside the over function, Okay, it's a window function. It's also called a window function. So in that case, it will take into account of the entire data. Sum of sale is applied on the entire data. But if you use a group by, you can do it. But the problem is when you do the group by, individual records will not get displayed. Okay. I wanted to display the detailed values. Along with that, I wanted to display group wise total salary and overall salary. You want to compare it together. In that kind of situation, this is very much helpful. Okay. This is very much helpful. Okay. And supposing I want to do something like, okay, what I will do is simply I will create one, quickly I will create some table. So what you can do is here, you can use the, this one here with total sales in detail. Okay. All the logic you can put it here and simply you can use this one, select total sales in detail or something like that. Okay. Just type with sales, total sales as, let me do one, go. Yeah, because it's considering everything as a single thing. As this one, total, still it is giving some error. So why it is that? Syntax near parenthesis. Let me do one thing. I just use the same thing. Let me check if this is not accepting here. Yeah, yeah, it is correct. I think with this one, something wrong here. Okay, what I'm going to, now you understood this one. Let me do one thing. I will just, as here what I do is sum of salary over partition by as total. Okay, from employees. Okay, this is not working. Okay, the problem is this query. Let me check if this is working. Yes, it is working perfectly. 739. It does the running total. See, 800. Sorry, no, it is not giving me the running total. So 800,000, 600,000, 250. Okay, what I will do is instead of partition by, so if I want the running total, right, I need to use the order by. You have something called order by. Don't worry. Okay, I'll explain you the everything. Okay, emp number. Okay, and in this case, let me execute only this query and see if this is going to work. Yes. So here, job, comma, salary, comma, 800 plus 1,600, 2,400, 2,400 plus this one. So this is how you can create the running total. Okay. Okay, so this the sum of salary over order by employee number. It's an ascending number, right? So by default, order by is nothing but sort by ascending order. Default one is ascending. If you wanted to put it in descending order, you can leave space and put descending, DESC. Okay. I want to perform sum of sales. So by sorting the employee number in ascending order. So in the over the ascending values of this one, right? So in this case, what happens is the sum of sal, first it does the sum of salary and then it does the running total. This is how we can find out the running total. Okay. The sum of salary over the order by emp number. This is the one is used to calculate the running total of salary based on the employee number. Okay. Based on the employee number. Okay. In this case, let me do one thing. Why this running total? This is correct only. I don't know why it is not working. Incorrect syntax near parenthesis. It should work. Maybe version problem. I am not sure. Everything is correct because the internal query is working fine. If somebody doesn't know, right, how to write this function, simply you can give this one, right? Select running total. Select star from running total. Yeah, this one was not created. What is the error? Incorrect syntax near with here. Okay, what is this here? Running total as syntax wise is correct only. Okay, this one probably I'll check and come back. Okay, but I hope you believe, I believe you understood with this simple example, right? You want to break down your logic into simple line of, you want to break your complex logic into multiple chunks. In that case, you can use the CTE function. With the CTE as, yeah, with CTE as, okay. I believe it should come like this. With CTE, okay. No, with CTE name can be, so look here, the CTE name is this one, right? Okay, here, okay, what you're saying is CTE. You want me to type CTE, Ramya? No, even in this case, it is showing the same thing. It's a bit crazy thing here. Let me do one thing. Parenthesis, right? It is correctly doing it, everything correctly. From orders, select e-name, job, everything is perfect. And running total at the end. Oh, yeah, sorry. What do you mean by running total at the end? It should come like this, with CTE as function running total. No, as what you're saying is here at the end here, running total. Yes, okay. But even in this case, it is giving the same thing, no? As running total. You can give some alias for this, but even in this case, it is throwing an error. Okay, incorrect sentence as. Remove as, what is going to happen? No. So here, yeah, with running total, okay. Now it is not showing any incorrect syntax here. Okay, okay, let me do one thing. I'll just check it in Google. This one, I did not try in depth syntax near. SQL Server with CTE. Incorrect syntax near this one. The key thing to remember when defining senior SQL in that you must always include a select, and that references one or more reference by the CTE. Is correct only, with CTE customers as this one, select star from ID to CTE customers. By continuing or in order to make the definition of the CTE valid, I can include, for instance, a select statement. Yes, select statement is there, right? Select statement is there. Okay, in this case, okay, what is the problem here? In select star from table customers where ID equal to 2. Okay, with from select star from dbo dot table customer ID is greater than 2. The key thing remember when defining it is that in its definition, you must always include a select statement that references one or more columns returned by the CTE. Yes, select star from, we have used it. Okay, let me do one thing. Select star from, okay. See, you need to use it together, right? That is a stupid thing I did. The select star from, it's not like, separate things, right? So you need to use it together. This is a syntax. It's working fine now. So in this case, you just check this logic and you break that logic into simple thing. So what has happened here is the sum of sale. Here it does the sorting the employee number column in ascending order. And then the over function, what happens is it helps us the compute the sum of sale, the running total. Okay, these two things to put together, it gives us the running total. Okay, now it is working fine. Okay, this is how you can use the thing. Okay, and here over partition, but this is a very interesting one. Whenever you use the CTE name followed by that with function, right? You need to use the select star from something. Without that, it will not work. Okay, let me do one thing. This one is working fine. And okay, here the CTE, okay, this maybe is a case sensitive. Don't use CTE, it is not the correct thing. Okay, and something like that. Okay, I just use that one. I think we should not try multiple times. Select star from, it works fine. This one is working fine. And cells, if I give this, no column name was specified for column 3 of cells. No column name was okay. Here, see, you need to specify the alias name. You cannot simply, this is another learning, right? You need to specify the alias for the sum, the aggregation functions, whatever the aggregation function, right? That for that, you need to use the alias name here, okay? And this is pretty straightforward. If you wanted to display the detailed record along with the aggregated value, this is very much helpful, the over function. Simply, if you don't specify any argument to the over function, the sum of cell will be performed on the entire table. And then it returns the total sales for each and along with each and every employee name. And the job cell, this one, right? In this case, it applies the group by, it for each job. In this case, analyst, in this window, within this window, what is the total salary? Okay. And along with that, you can display the salary also. For example, if you display the salary also here, so that you will get to know, what is the salary drawn by each employee. It gives you an instant idea, right? So let me do one thing. Salary, comma. I need to put comma here. So Scott is earning 3,000. The total analyst department salary is 6,000. Okay, that means 50% of the salary is getting it, right, out of the total salary. Okay, and in each department, what is the total salary we are giving it, and each employee how much. This guy is getting 1,300. This guy, and the total department salary is 4,150. This gives you compare. This gives a different view, right? With this, you can compare each employee's salary against their respective department's total salary side by side. And also you can side by side compare the total salary, overall, salary, overall total salary. So make sure that when you use the aggregation function, you need to give the alias, and immediately followed by the with function, right? You need to specify the select or update, or even for update or delete, I think you can use it here. Okay, so now along with this, you learned what is over function and what is partition by. You learn and how to get the running total. Okay, some order by. If you want to get the running total, you need to use the order by. Okay, if I use the descending order, what is going to happen? Will that give me the running total? Okay, in this case, if I use descending order on the employee number, right, it gives me 1,300, 4,300. It gives me that one also, right? Even in this case, it gives me that one. Ascending or descending also it works. It gives me the running total. But ascending, you want to start from the beginning of the employee number. If you want to see it, you don't specify the descending. In this case, 7934. I remove the descending. The default one is ascending. 7369. Okay, it starts from this one. Okay, and then it gives me the running total. Order by employee number. Okay, so employee number, you order it. On top of that, you do the sum. So in this case, what happens is it considers each record as, see, when I use over, what happens? It performs the sale. It computes the total sales. But if I use order by inside this one, what is happening here? So inside the over function, you can use partition by, you can use order by. But with order by, if you use order by, it gives you the running total. How it gives the running total? How it gives the running total? So in this case, it sort this one in the thing, right? So the over function, in this case, it gives you the totals. It considers the entire data set as a partition window, right? But in this case, the over function, it considers each group as a window, subset of the data. In this case, since we have used order by, it uses the subset as, each record as a employee number as a subset. In this subset, what is the sales? And then it takes that, salary. It takes the salary and then it goes to the next subset. It adds that value. So likewise, it does the running total. If you want to get the running total, you can get it. So next one is, I want to get the running total. So I want to combine partition by along with order by. That is also possible. I'm going to look here. Yes, Rupa, I'm going to wrap up. I know it is late for you. And again, you are exhausted, right? Okay, fine. What I will do is, no, now job sale, total sales. Now it gives me some other problem. The sales got highlighted with this one. Let me just see if this is going to get executed. No, it was specified multiple times for. Yeah, okay. This one I've used it more than one time. Okay, and yes, don't use the same alias multiple times. So what is happening is beautiful thing, right? Very good insight. So in this case, what is happening is within this analyst job, it gives me the running total. 3,000 first record, second 3,000 plus 3,000, 6,000. If I combine partition by with the order by, within each department, it gives me the running total. And for entire data, it gives me the running total here. Job, okay, I did not use this one, right? Sum of salary over partition by job. Okay, and here, okay, this one also we can combine it there. Okay. Overall running total. This is the one is overall running total. I'll modify this one. I will give some meaningful alias name. Now, if you see here, this is the one, the second job sal 2, it gives you the overall thing, right? So it gives you the running total for the entire data set for the employee number. Okay, employee number. Why employee number is not there? Okay, I just use the emp number. So all in a single query. 7988. And if you see the this one, this gives you the running total within this department, analyst department, clerk department. If you see 800,000, and look here, it gives me this one. It gives me the running total within the department, partition by order by employee number. Okay, and job sal to 1616Y. Now you tell me how we got this value here, 16175, 16175. How we got this? Okay, 7369. If you see here, yeah, 800, right? This guy is okay. Maybe we need to sort it in ascending order also. See, that's what you did not understand, Rashmi. If I use sum of sal also, it gives you. Can you give a sum of salary along with each employee? Select e name, comma sum of sal. First of all, this is not going to work, right? Because when you use sum, look, it will not work. Where it works, you can use the group by. When you use the group by, what will happen? Group by on e name. Group by here, there is no each employee name is unique. There is no point in giving e name, right? So to the department wise, okay. For example, I wanted to see the group by job. That's why I made the point. You cannot achieve everything. Group by, it eliminates the individual record. It gives you the summary for each department. So I wanted to display along with this each employee name also. I want the details of, for example, I want to display this e name, comma salary, comma this one. Will it work? It is not going to work. Along with the aggregated value, if I want to display with each and every employee, that is not possible with this. That is when these window functions are very much helpful. Try to understand. This is what I told you very clearly at the beginning. Okay. You cannot display the aggregated value along with the detailed, each transaction or each line item, you cannot display it. Okay. That is the reason why we are using the over function, and inside the over function partition by. Now I want you to look at what how we are how the values are displayed here, and partition by job, it is pretty straightforward, right? In each department, what is the salary, right? Salary drawn by employees. I'll just execute it one more time. This is the one, pretty straightforward. And job sal one, it gives me, yeah, department wise total sales, it gives me along with each and every employee. This is not possible with group by. Okay. And the next one is job sal 2, ordered by employee number. Here it's supposed to give the running total, and it shows some other number here. So it gives the value, but we need to check on what basis it is doing it. Order by employee number. Okay. But here you need to specify some key column, it seems. If I give order by cell, job cell 24025, 24025, it gives me. And on what basis it gives? Okay, maybe we are not supposed to include it here. Okay, so it is confusing. Sometimes you need to exclude certain things. See, in this case, what happened? If you want to compare everything, you can do it. And then you can use it in a other CTE. And this query probably you can combine it. Okay. So in that case, so that is when, so with this example, you will be able to understand, right? So the effectiveness or the purpose of using the CTE functions, common table expressions. This one holds all the running total, department-wise running total, department-wise total sales, and each employee's salary along with his department total salary. Everything is there. But this one and running total also possible within the department number. But if you mix up this one, it is not giving the. Ideally, it should give something like this: 3,000 plus the 6,000. 3,000 should come here. 6,000 should come here. 6,000 plus 800. How much? 6,800 plus that, that is what the running total I'm expecting it. It is not displaying it there. Okay. Here, maybe order by emp number I've given. Okay. What I will do is, otherwise, I will just put it at the end. Let me see if a single statement, is it possible? Sometimes, if it is not working in a single query, you may have to use that in a different query, different CTE, and then you need to combine those two things together. Order by employee number, right? So this is how, with this I'm going to, yeah, now it is doing correctly, because I need to put it in between. You're not supposed to put it. It is getting confused. If you see this one, it gives me running total for the entire data. And this one gives me the running total within each department. 800 plus 1,600. No, it is job cell one got messed up. Partition by job, order by emp number. Okay, job cell now got 800. Okay. This guy belongs to clerk, right? Within the clerk department, we need to see it. Clerk is his salary is 800 and 1,100. So 1,900 should come here. Yeah, 1,000. Correct. Can you understand it here? It is doing perfect job because we have done the partition by clerk, right? 800 plus 1,100, 1,900. Okay. Department wise running total, overall running total, department wise total sales, overall total sales, all put together available in a single thing. So now you understood the power of window function. These are called your window functions. The over function works on the entire table's data. But in this case, the over function, it's a window function. It works on each department. Okay, the over function works on each department. It performs the sum of sale on each job. Okay, job is, each within the clerk, what the total sales. Okay, you need to find out. And running total is also possible. Overall department wise, or sorry, job wise running total. I am calling the job as a department. Okay, don't confuse. Okay. And then for the sake of illustration, I call the job as the department. Okay, within the department, what is the total sales? Within the department, what is the running total? And what is the overall running total? This is a very powerful one. Now you understood the power of window functions. In the interview, they'll ask you what is over function, what is over partition by, and what is order by. How do you compute the running total, everything? Okay. So I have covered the CTE as well as the window function, though I did not mention the window function here. Okay, I covered it. But yeah, the window function is nothing but analytical functions. Okay. Over we covered, and we have something called rank and rest of the functions. We'll take a look at it in the next Saturday. Followed by that, we will look at the what is that? The exercise part. Okay. So I'm going to